Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. This time around it's going to be a Conan Exiles video, and this time around I am on the test live where I will be showcasing and looking at the new follower management system that will at some point in the future come to the game. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button. I will also have a two-part in this video. So the first part I will be showcasing the follower management system, and then in the second part I will update you guys with some news with regards to the channel. So this is what it looks like. You can find it right after clan. You can see all of your followers, which is pretty darn cool. I personally like it. You can see their level. There's a lot of details, what they are, if they're fighters, performers, and all that wonderful stuff. Unfortunately, the horse figures as a fighter. Now right here you've got a little icon that allows you to actually see it on the map. So if you let's select a follower that I know is not close to me. So we'll select one of these followers. I'll deselected that one and we'll look for another one. I think this should be good enough. So let's have a look at the map, and it kind of shows me where my follower is. But that does not stop there. You can do some other wonderful stuff in here, which I think is pretty cool. So let's select another follower. We'll do this one as well, and you can see these options. So when you right click on it, you get 4 options. You can break bond, which is nice. There's one way of getting rid of the followers. You can see their stats, which is pretty darn cool. I like that as well. So obviously this is a greater wolf that I've had before the update to the followers, and that allows you to give to have perks on them. So obviously this one is kind of useless. You can of course also rescue. So what that does, it will drop anything in the follower's inventory and it will teleport it next to you. But there are several catches, so I'll show you those later on. But obviously this wolf didn't have anything. Now this is quite a good thing for when you lose a follower, and you can get it to teleport to you. It's also a good thing for when a follower ends up falling through the mesh and stuff like that, so you can always bring that follower back if you lose it anywhere, or if you die in a dungeon and your follower is stuck in a dungeon, you can always bring that follower back to you. So that's pretty cool. It does have many uses. I personally like this. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, so once the followers come next to you, once you've summoned it, once you've rescued it, so to speak, it will go into a guarding thing, position, pose, whatever. So it's not going to be in a wandering pose or scouting pose as sometimes it happens with followers. When you tell them to stop following, they will go into a specific action. So I'm going to teleport here, and then we will try to, of course, rescue a follower. Now I just wanted to see where things are, because it does get a bit derpy. So this is the equivalent of single player, so it does take a couple of seconds for the game to come to. So we'll just bring another follower here and see what happened. I'm not gonna spoil it, so let's rescue. Actually no, I want to bring a follower that I don't mind losing. I mean, not that I'm gonna lose it permanently. This is a copy of my single player on the test live server. So as you can see right there, there is a 1 hour time limit. I do think this may potentially be a thing that you can change, but there is a time limit on how often you can, of course, rescue a follower. I will get into more details later on. There are several other things, but you can also get rid of followers that you don't want, which is really good, because up until now, unless you went and put them up against something that you know would kill them, there wasn't really a good option for getting rid of lower followers, so you just ended up collecting them. So I'm glad this has made its way into the game. It does help a great deal with managing the followers, so I do like this. It's really good. It's got all the things that it needs to help in the game and actually manage all of your pets and followers. I like it. Really good introduction, really good addition to gameplay. Alright, so I've just waited here for about 60 minutes. Now it's time to try and rescue another follower. But I'm gonna show you something that you guys need to know. So I'll go into the follower tab. Now I need to pick a follower that I know is not in the base that I'm using or have used in the past videos. It doesn't really make a difference, but I just wanted to teleport this guy. So as you can see, nothing around me. It didn't teleport, so I'll show you the message again, and I'll show you what happens. So obviously nothing happens. I'm in Sethum. I'm on top of a building because hey, why not? Let's try this again and we'll look at the message screen. So I'll pick, I don't want to pick the horse, I'll pick this one for now. And there is the message right there. So I need to be on my own land to be able to rescue a follower. That's fair enough. So that means, in theory, on my own base, I should be able to summon a follower from anywhere in the world, as long as I'm on my own base. Now, that means you can put down a foundation and get your follower to come there. You wouldn't want to really do that if you have another follower with you. So this time around, I'm on a base that I'm going to destroy later on. I'll take you. So we'll get you to follow me. We'll go into Sethum, and then we will get the follower to stop following us. Then I'll go back to a base and see what happens there. So we are in Sethum right now. Perfect. Let's get the follower to spawn in at some point eventually. There we go. So we'll tell the follower to stop following us. Now the problem is it has a generic name, so I'm not really going to be able to know which one it is. So that we need to sort. We got to give it a name so I know which one I'm looking for. So obviously the stats are not anything special. These are the old Relic Hunter Treasure Seekers before the follower update. So what name? I'm gonna go with something like Alice, I think. I feel like she looks like an Alice. So we'll give her the name Alice. Should be very unique in our followers, and we'll know which one we want to rescue. So back to my base right here. And there she is. Okay. So we know her location. She's in Sethum. I'm too far away from her, so let's rescue Alice. I'm a bit busy doing stuff at my base. Here we go. She'll drop all the stuff. Oh, hey, haha. Yeah, she definitely dropped everything. So let's sort that out, because obviously I don't want my video to end up being demonetized. There we go. That sorts that out. So as you can see, Alice is right here next to me in my base, and that has been sorted and dealt with. Really good system. I personally like it. I think this would definitely potentially work with just placing down a foundation. Basically, if you find a spot where you can place a foundation, that means you've claimed a particular portion of that land, and you can use that as a way to summon your follower from pretty much anywhere. I think there needs to be a bit more testing to see if you can summon a follower that is in combat. That would be interesting to see. That could definitely be a way to save followers from death and stuff like that. But you can only do that once an hour, so that does limit with regards to how many followers you can save and summon. Now, going into the second portion of the video, the announcement that I have to make. As of, I suppose, next week, so that'd be Monday, I am going to set up a schedule that will mean, for example, on Monday I will release a ARC video followed by a Raid Shadow Legends video on Tuesdays, then on Thursday a Tuesday, Wednesday, there'll be a Conan Exiles video. So that's kind of the way it's going to be. It's going to be Ark, Raid Shadow Legends, Conan Exiles, Ark, Raid Shadow Legends, and then the weekends are pretty much open in terms of what content I will be doing. So once again, I just thought that that's the best way for people to know when their favorite type of content will come out onto the channel. Now going forward, obviously I have lost my server. I actually shut down my server and stopped paying for it, so that means I don't have a Conan Exile servers, and as a result I'll be doing stuff in single player. Now of course that means I've lost absolutely everything, and so as of next week the video that will be coming out will be a base building video. I will of course be spawning stuff in, because I also want to do guides and tutorials and stuff on the single player as well as play the game. So I need to be quick about building the base, and even though I will be spawning stuff in, it will still be a giant base, therefore it will take a long time for me to build. I'm going to go into a lot of detail. I'm going to make it look like a castle, something similar to the base that I had on the server in the same location, but also different at the same time. And this time around, instead of just showcasing the base, I will basically record me building it and then kind of cut out bits and pieces and make a video of that. So that is the plan. Obviously the change to the schedule, or there will be eventually changes to the schedule when for example, Conan Exiles releases a new DLC, and there's a lot of content to cover that cannot be covered in a single video. So that means I will have to change that schedule slightly to be able to facilitate all of those videos. Same thing applies, for example, with Ark. If Ark releases a new DLC, whether it's a paid DLC or a free DLC, when I cover the content for that and guides for that, I will of course focus on making videos for that. But that is only a limited thing. Most often the way it's going to work out is going to be Mondays Ark, Tuesdays Raid Shadow Legends, Wednesday Conan Exiles, then Ark and Raid on Friday. So that's the way it's going to work. It's just the simplest way of doing it. It gives us a pattern. It gives you guys a pattern, and you'll know when to tune in for your favorite type of content. I hope that this helped. If you guys are looking forward to these changes, let me know down below in a comment. With that being said and done, that is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. There you can find all of my guides as well. And for that, you can find a link to my Discord channel in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.